Hello everyone, and welcome to my Dust and Elysian Tail speedrunning tutorial. In this episode I will show you how to use the rocket jump technique, which is a very useful trick to move faster during the first two rooms of the run. After that it becomes useless, since we acquire this skill called dash, which makes our ground movement so much faster. But anyway, when you start off the game, you only have two movement techniques, if you can call them that. You have walk, which you cannot control in any way, you only have one walking speed. And then you have jump, which doesn't make you any faster either. So we can be a bit creative and use our offensive abilities to gain some speed. You have all the combinations Dust has available right from the start, but since there are no enemies, they are not useful in their offensive context. But you can use them to move a bit faster. You can create this technique called rocket jumping, which looks something like this. You can easily tell that it's a lot faster than just normal walking. So you probably took a look at my inputs and saw that I started my combination by using the XXY combo, which looks like this. You just quickly press XXY and does this move, which gives him a little bit of momentum forwards. We can use that momentum by attacking and jumping at the exact same moment. So you do this X and A at the same time. Dust kind of attacks and jumps at the same time. And when you combine those two together, you get the rocket jump, which once again looks something like this. XXY, XA, XXY, XA, XXY, XA. Sometimes your timing isn't right and you either lose the momentum, or use the momentum too late. So your timing needs to be pretty much on the spot. You have to take a little pause after you press XXY and then press XA. So it's all about timing that little pause between the two combinations. Anyway, let me show you how you do it during the first room of the game. You start rocket jumping and you have time for 3 rocket jumps total. After which you have to watch this cutscene. Panorama cutscenes are one of the cutscenes which you cannot skip, unfortunately. So, in this room, we can do something to get a little bit of height, so we can get on that platform on the right. What I just did there was I just attacked 2 times after a rocket jumping, so I just pressed X twice to gain a little bit of height to get on top of that platform, because if I don't do that and if I just rocket jump, this happens, I don't get on top of that platform. But if I just slash twice in the air, that gives me a little bit of height, just enough so I can get on top of that platform, like that. You jump over that gap and there's a little bit of higher platform. You just do the same thing, you do the rocket jump and you slash twice in the air. Sometimes that's not enough, and if you want to be sure, you can press Y at the end of your combination, which gives you that little bit of extra push you would need to get on top of this thing. But if you get like close enough, you don't need to use Y to finish your combination. So there's that, there's not much else to it. After this wall, you just rocket jump to the right, watch this cutscene, skip it quickly, and here you have the dash ability, which makes rocket jumping useless. So There's not much else to it. That was how you rocket jump. Hopefully this tutorial was clear enough in explaining that. It's not a really hard technique compared to some other techniques, so I made this as quick as I can. But anyway, hope you enjoyed, and we will see at the next episode of Dust and Elysian Tail speedrunning tutorials.